Hello everyone, it's Friday, so I thought I would tap in, see what the messages are for this weekend, see what the vibe is. As always, if you would like to dive deep into your own personal journey, please tap in on my website at contrarycherryco.com. If you would like to leave a tip or donation for today's reading, you can do so on my Cash App at madeinkuntucky or hit the link in my bio to visit my website. So we're just going to see what the vibe is, see what spirit wants us to know right now, see what our angels and our ancestors are trying to communicate with us, and just see what's popping. There's a lot of tension going on in the collective right now. I'm really seeing the color orange. I'm really seeing just like new beginnings when it comes to creativity, new beginnings when it comes to creation. So this could be you're collaborating with someone on creating something, you are creating something, or you're creating like a new workspace, a new room in your house dedicated to creative adventures, just something to do with some creation energy. So tap in. I think I'm gonna paint tonight, so we really are gonna activate that sacral chakra, creating for the sake of creating, not to sell anything, not to impress other people, but just getting out your creative energies. We are creative beings. So that's the message coming through right now. Ooh, we got the Ten of Pentacles flipped right out. So know that when you do something that you enjoy, when you're doing something for the sake of doing it, that's when you are at your best. When you're under pressure, trying to do something to impress others or to make money or any of the above, it's like we take the fun out of it. We take the juice, the flow out of it. We put too much pressure on ourselves. So Spirit really wants you guys to tap in with those creative energies and know that this will bring you abundance. This will bring you satisfaction of long-term benefit. Then we've got the Page of Pentacles. So a lot of earth energy. So this may be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy in your life, in your birth chart. We are all represented by multiple astrology signs. So for those that are tapping in with their birth chart, look to see where your earth placements are. Look to see where those houses are. Even if you're not an earth sign, I promise you, you have some earth placements. And then we've got the fiery King of Wands. So he's rocking that orange I was talking about at the beginning. So creative energy is just ready to explode, ready to ignite. So tap in with your creative self, tap in with your higher self, and maybe do something you've never done. I'm seeing someone like tie-dye some stuff. I'm seeing someone like really rearrange their living space. So that's all creative energy. Maybe even like painting something like a table or a dresser, just giving something a new look, reviving things is what I'm getting. So know that Spirit is guiding you in this direction to beautify your environment. Let's get the good shuffle on. See what the message is here. What is every single body watching this need to know? Oh, there we go. Okay, so we got the Tower card. So know that you are in a transitionary phase and that things may seem a little up in the air right now. Things may seem a little crazy. Things may be out of sorts. But know that this is prepping you to release anything that's just no longer serving you. When we have these collective Tower moments or these personal Tower moments, it's really to acknowledge something that just isn't serving you, something that you need to release, something that you're holding on to. This could be people, places, or things. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but it can be. So just really evaluating who you let into your realm, who has access to you. You can't let everyone have access to you, baby, because they're going to collectively drain you. So know that these Tower moments are not here to punish you. They're not here to hurt you, but they are definitely for the greater good, your highest elevation. Sometimes we don't recognize how we're holding ourselves back. So these tower moments get activated, get popping, so we can really acknowledge what it is we need to let crash and burn. Then we got the Six of Cups. So this card is beautiful. It's all about nurturing. It's all about giving and receiving in balance, in flow. I'm really getting grandparent energy. I really feel like someone's grandma is like wanting to come through with just like the I love you kind of vibe. Like I'm really feeling like this sweet old lady. Maybe she liked to bake. Maybe she used to make you stuff as a child. But if you're here right now, your grandmother misses you very, very much. Side note, I'm a medium, so sometimes spirits are just going to come through, and I just felt compelled to say that. So Six of Cups energy, knowing that when you give and receive in balance, you open yourself up to the universal flow of giving and receiving, karmic balance, debt balance, a law of attraction. It's almost like you have to make space for what it is that you're asking for. You have to make space for what it is that you want in your life. I got a message from Spirit earlier that I needed to declutter my mind. I needed to release some mindsets. I needed to release some old ways of thinking, old ways of doing. And just know that this is a process. This is a process. Shannon, I bet that was your grandma that just came through, and she does miss you very much. Then we got the Nine of Wands. We have the King of Wands, Nine of Wands. This is fire energy represented by the fire element. So as you can tell, this man's got a bandage on his head. Like he's stressed, he's pressed, he's tired of the bullshit. This is you right now. You want to know when it's going to give, when it's going to change, when things are going to shift into your favor. And know that in due time, you are meant to form under pressure. And Spirit just really wants you to be open to receiving, be open to the possibilities. We got the Eight of Wands. So this is everything in motion. Knowing that there's a lot going on behind the scenes. There's a lot going on beneath the surface. So it's not always the surface level signs and synchronicities that mean the most. It's that subconscious awareness, that subconscious message that you're receiving from Spirit. So know that Spirit is really, really active. I know that as we transition from winter into spring, when the light catches up with the dark and we start to split the days again, there's going to be a lot going on in the world. We got the World card. So know that this next month is like a pivotal moment within society, within yourself. Things are shifting for the better. It's like this collective rebirth. We are being reborn. We are entering Pisces season here shortly. And Pisces is the 12th zodiac. So that means that we have made the full lunar circle. It doesn't happen from January to December. It really happens from February to February. So know that Pisces is the last sign. It's a water sign. It's in Valentine's Day. Like Pisces season is upon us, and we are approaching the end of the lunar cycle. So know that things are shifting. We just went into the age of Aquarius. We've just shifted into the golden age since the winter solstice. So know that this winter is really prepping you to reap what you sow, to plant those seeds, and know that the fruit is coming. It may not come in spring, but it will be here by summer. So stay optimistic, stay hopeful. We got the Page of Cups. So this is all about love, about divine acceptance, about compassion. You cannot show up for someone else where you don't show up for yourself. It's almost like you have to meet people halfway. You can't give to someone what you don't give to yourself. So if you catch yourself trying to do too much for other people, it's really a time to take that step back. Then we got the Emperor card, which is the father of the zodiac, the father of the tarot cards. The Emperor is represented by Capricorn and Aries. We're in Capricorn season. So you see how the zodiac likes to play out in the tarot. Zodiac's playing out in our everyday life. So know that this next month is like a big switch. Not only is the light catching up with the dark, but our subconscious mind is catching up with our conscious awareness. And I'm really seeing major changes, and we got a change in the wind. So change is upon us, as I have been speaking on. It is a pivotal moment, but Spirit really wants you to stay focused on how far you've come, not how far you have to go. We got poised. So staying poised on your throne. It's like a little fairy. Not letting just little things get to you. Like really releasing your need to control, releasing your need to know. We got a leg up. So Spirit is saying that as you listen to your subconscious mind, as you tap in with the unseen, with the darkness, with the hidden realm of your spiritual self, your human self, you will find things that you have never known before. And like, that's the point of this human experience, is to discover and to evolve and to grow with our soul and really fulfill karmic debts from past lives, really fulfill karmic destinies. So know that we are between worlds. We are between worlds. We have this ability to connect with the light and the dark. And this is literally what I was just speaking on about leaving the darkness and going into the light with winter to spring. Then we've got a fork in the road. So you're going to be approached with some different options, and know that you have a lot more options than you're willing to recognize at this moment. You have a lot more options at your fingertips than you're willing to recognize. This may be old ways of thinking or an old mindset that we need to declutter, but really releasing that and letting it go into the darkness once and for all, not controlling your life anymore. Then we got thinker, number 44. So really being able to take that time to think, that time to articulate what it is that you're trying to understand, what it is that you truly want out of this life, out of this experience. And then we've got go the distance. So Spirit is saying that you have everything you need to go the distance. You may be the only one that's doubting yourself, but the spiritual realm truly, truly has your back. And this isn't just grandma and grandpa, aunts and uncles. This is like the divine ancestors, like hundreds of thousands of years ago, like people that just like ascended here. Like I don't want to get into like a religion talk, but we're eternal. Like we are eternal, and we have lived so many different lives, so many different realms, and Spirit really wants you to find that contemplative moment where you can see that it's much bigger than what's happening right now, that it's much bigger than your mind leads you to believe, that it's much bigger than you can even wrap your head around. And then for the last card on that deck, we've got the yin. So balancing those feminine energies, that is creation energy, that is creative energy. So if you used to draw, like even if it was just in your notebook in high school, get a notebook out and draw. If you used to, play board games with your friends and family, like do something that's just fun, that activates these memories, this nostalgic feeling, and taps in with your inner child. Okay? Take the next step now. So you are ready. Like I just said with go the distance, Spirit is recognizing that you are more than equipped to move forward right now. Even though you may be questioning, can I afford it? Is this for me? Am I going to invest in something and not receive, et cetera, et cetera? Finances is now being highlighted. So Spirit is saying, scared money don't make no money. Closed mouths don't get fed. And if you're always worried about lack, you will attract more things to lack. So Spirit really wants you to activate the abundance that is already within you, that is already a part of your soul, that is already a part of your path. You have everything you need. Even if it's just a thought, even if it's just a motivation, even if it's just an able body, you have everything you need. So take that and run with it. And then we got gracefully aging. So I see a lot of us are really getting tapped in with our inner divinity, our inner spirituality, and we're no longer like afraid of getting old. Like we're no longer like afraid of dying. Like we're kind of making peace with the moment where it's like we're eternal and we're going to come back and we're going to be here again. May not be here, but we will come back in a different form. So know that life goes on. Know that different things go on, and that we are able to experience what we are meant to experience. Like, there's no hiding from your experiences. There's no hiding from the past, from the future. But when you stay in the present moment, you are really able to understand your path. You're really able to understand the motivations that drive you. And then for our final card, we've got leaving. So I see you all leaving some things behind, leaving some mindsets behind, leaving some people behind. I know I highlighted that at the beginning of the reading. But anyone who's no longer serving you, these tower moments are here to activate this situation. They are here to activate this this momentum. And I really feel like you're going to start clearing out space, especially in your heart, for new connections, for new friendships. So know that not everyone's the same. Not everybody's going to do you the way that someone else did. So don't box people in. Don't box people in. Don't make people fight to get through your walls that other people had you build. Really setting the boundary is great, but closing your heart off from love and from experience and from life will only harden you. It will only harden your soul. So Spirit really wants you guys to be open to receiving, be open to the higher power, be open to the spiritual connection that we all have, the connection that we all have with Source, and know that you chose to incarnate. You chose to come here in these uncertain yet difficult yet very exciting times, and you have a gift to share. You have a voice, you have a platform. And even if it's just like 50 people, like, even if you're like, well, my platform isn't big, imagine 50 people in a room. Now it seems big. Imagine 1,000 people in a room. Now it seems big. Imagine 5,000 people in a room. Now it seems really big. Now it seems significant. So don't look at the number of followers or likes or whatever. Share your message. Be who you came here to be and connect with others. Let others know that they're not alone. If you have something to say, then say it. Spread your light, spread your awareness, and be who you came to be. Thank you so much for spending some of your Friday or evening with me. It's always appreciated. Your spirit guides, your angels, ancestors, wholeheartedly thank you for showing up for yourself. Like I said at the beginning, if you'd like to tap in on your own personal journey, I have so many offerings. If you're kind of shy, you just want to do like an email reading or a pre-recorded video, they're under $30. So it's a small investment for a big piece of information, for a vital reading, or like a pivotal reading in your life. Like, I've heard from people that it's completely changed their life. I know I've had readings that have completely changed my life and my direction in life. So sometimes when we feel alone, it's nice to know that we're not. And it's even better to tap in with our angels and our ancestors and really feel that universal love and really feel that universal acceptance that is there and available to us at any given time. So tap in on my website at contrarycherryco.com. Hit the link in my bio if you'd like to leave a tip or a donation. My Cash App is madeinkuntucky, and the donation spot is on my website. Love you guys so much. Have a blessed day.